What is up, everyone? It is your boy Farai, and today we are going to be looking at basically setting your initial recording levels within FL Studio. I always forget to establish myself before recording. So yeah, I'm going to try and be as transparent as possible in this video. So as you can see, I'm not manipulating my voice too much besides this plugin right here, and I will explain to you why I use a fake preamp plugin for general use. And as you can see, hopefully you can see that little camera over there. Let me just make sure it's recording. There we go. So yeah, pretty much the most important thing is your recording levels, because if your levels are messed up, you're not going to have a great mix in the end, because anyone, if you mixing your own stuff, is going to have to deal with the fact that you've now recorded your room tone, you've now recorded way too much noise, and etc, etc. It just gets much worse the louder you go. So the first thing that I'll kind of break down is basically the theory behind just general recording, and it's that you want a good signal to noise ratio, right? S/N, whatever you want to call it. And you can really break it down into what is signal and what is noise. Signal is anything you want in the recording, which is for now my voice, correct? What I don't want, anything that is noise, is hiss, is the car driving past, is your mom next door, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It just gets worse and worse. So how I do it is, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to disable this plugin, and then I'm just going to crank up my preamp by itself, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. In order to kind of get a decent level, I kind of have to sit almost at the edge of distortion and sound like Tyler 1, if you heard that guy before. Maybe some of you like the sound, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? This is not good. And you can hear the car outside. Can you hear that car outside? Okay. So okay, cool. So as you can see there, I've turned the preamp down again, and what I'm doing is, instead of going all the way to like 5 o'clock on the preamp, I go to 5 o'clock on this. You know what I'm saying? I compensate via this. So what this plugin does on the digital side of things is it picks up where the preamp left off. So if I go into FL Studio at a very soft level, right, the preamp is able to go, okay, well, that's the signal, let me amplify that signal, and you get a much drier, just better recording. You can't really hear the truck in the background, although you kind of can, but it's not an issue. I don't really know how to explain this in full depth, but it's always worked for me, and you get neutral results if used correctly. So yeah, this plugin is cool. Hopefully those who watched the last video found this plugin, but this is also an awesome little preamp plugin. You can go for Slate stuff. I'm trying to keep it as low budget and cheap as possible. Don't want to make it confusing. If you don't, sorry about the little lag there, if you don't have this plugin, which I'm sure you don't, you might as well just get this. Use the preamp over here, just the artificial gain. You must just know that every plugin has its own little characteristic, because obviously it has been made by someone, right? So someone has programmed the plugin, and it has a certain characteristic to it. So once you learn and you can hear the differences, you can start going. So yeah, now that's out the way, what I'm going to look at right now is, okay, you're probably wondering, how are you wondering that I am going out of this plugin, right, at let's just say minus 24, right, which is okay because we're working in 24-bit. You can go and study up on that. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going in series, right? If you understand a bit about science, I was talking to someone yesterday about this, and there's a lot of people that hit me up in regards to this subject. What you can do is you can route your audio around, right? So I've got this thing called the vocal bus. Sorry that it's kind of low right now. You can hold in control, and I'm wondering where the shortcut panel is. Okay, there we go. You can just hold in control and then left click, control, left click, control, left click. Now what you want to do is you want to create a vocal bus, right? So this is going to be your monitor send, really, because this is what you're hearing. You're not hearing this anymore. You're hearing the amplified version of this over here. And further on, you can use a limiter. Now let's get straight into the beat. On the limiter, sorry, before I forget, you can just use the gain again, because basically FL Studio is not going to record this channel. It's going to record this channel because you've got this channel enabled, right? So there you go. It's easy peasy. Are we going in series? 1, 2, 3, right? That's our chain of command. So now a lot of the times you're obviously going to be purchasing beats online or producing your own stuff, and generally when people give out beats on YouTube. So I've got a kind of project that I've been working on over here. A lot of the time they will master the beat per se, so the beat will sound something like this. You know, super loud. You can't even, so let's just say you were just kind of recording on your normal standard, right? Super low. You've used your preamp, you know, you expected to get a good level with your preamp and it's just not sounding good. And then you hop on this beat and the beat is super loud like this. Yeah. Hey there guys, it's your boy, I'm rapping and shit. You can't hear anything, right? So you never want to chase the beat. And I'm sorry I've cranked that beat so hard. I have literally just destroyed my track. Yeah, let's just basically get my shortcut panel back because you might want to check out the levels. There we go. Oh. All you want to do is you don't want to fight the beat. All you want to do is, you know, control the beat, right? What's the easiest way of compressing something, of leveling something, is using the fader, right? It's just a volume fader. All you want to do is drop the level of the beat, so you can drop the level as much as your highest peak is. So my highest peak is generally around -9. So -9 is a really good starting point. So what I do is drop the beat by -9. There we go. Cool. So now let's check what it sounds like. Yeah, you see that's much more bearable. Obviously we've lost a bit of energy, but at least we can record ourselves knowing that we're not going to distort when we decide to actually mix the song or send it off to someone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, if you do have the track out, so obviously this is the instrumental in its rawest form. Where is everything going? There we go. Cool. This is the instrumental in its rawest form. As you can see, you know, we got all the track outs, we got the bass, whatever. So if you have the track outs of the beat, it's much more easier to handle, right? So the track outs are already here. You can just pull everything down. You know what I'm saying? It's easy like that. But if you don't and you only got this will be the best thing you can do. Or if you really want to be a cool guy, you can ask the beat maker to maybe pay extra $5 and just ask him, yo, could you just not put the limit on the beat? And he'll go, okay, why? And you go, cause your beat's sounding too fat, bro. And no homo. Okay, anyway, I hope you've learned something. This video is pretty quick. This is a Friday. I gotta go do something now, so I am rushing, but I love you all and I want to give you the best knowledge to make sure that you are making great recordings and all of that stuff. So yeah, peace out.